Guys, I didn't even get a chance to film this thing without the smart cap on, but this is my now 2019 Ram Rebel 1500, and this is the replacement vehicle for the 2018 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited JLU. This is the vehicle that I traded it in on to purchase, and man, oh man, oh man, a lot of stuff has happened over the past couple of days. Literally, if you guys see my last video, I just got this thing a couple of days, and we have been doing a lot of stuff. I'm actually out here in like Coachella. We're actually camping out here for my wife's job, and we're having a whole bunch of fun with this thing. We got the dogs with us. They're enjoying themselves. And man, oh man, there's so many things I'm excited to do to this Ram Rebel. Things that I could do with this thing that I couldn't quite do with the Jeep Wrangler. Don't get me wrong, I love the Jeep Wrangler. I will always love Jeeps. They will always have a soft spot in my heart. But moving to a full-size pickup platform is for me, it made sense. Only because we were carrying the dogs with us so often, it just became a little bit too small and cramped. We wanted to move on to something a little bit bigger that we can do massive road trips with. We can camp inside of it, and we can be comfortable, and then also still do off-roading, and then also still use it for truck things. So that's the reason why we kind of moved out of the Jeep Wrangler and into the Ram Rebel. But just give you guys a quick walkthrough of what we have set up. So it's 2019, I got the all white. I forgot the color for this thing, what it's actually called, but I got the white. I was looking at getting black because I felt like the black was going to mask too much of the black accents, and I really like the white on black look. So yes, so this is my 2019. It has the 5.7 liter Hemi V8. Right now it's running on some mud terrain tires, and I hate these tires. These tires are going to be gone relatively soon. Thought that was going to be my first modification, but turns out I've done a couple things already to it in the span of the couple of days. The biggest thing that you'll probably notice is the smart cab that's on the back. This is the smart cab Evo, and this thing is really hard to come by right now. I honestly wasn't even expecting to do this quickly. I thought it was going to take me a little bit longer to get this done, but we had to come out here for my wife's job, and we needed to camp out here. So we kind of was like left in a weird predicament where it was like, either we get this thing now or we're not going to get it. I was looking around searching online for at different places, and literally it's sold out everywhere. Everyone has it on back order. My last ditch effort was to look on Craigslist. I did a search. Someone showed up that they had one for the newer style Ram 1500. Turns out they were a shop that was in San Diego. Gave them a call. They said they had one in stock, and we left out that same day, drove down there, had it installed, and drove back. So less than 24 hours since this thing's been installed, we went on this camping trip. So this thing's only been installed for like maybe 48 hours now, and so far I'm loving it. But yeah, so that's like the biggest thing, and I'm gonna do a long-term review on this bad boy when we have a little bit more time with it. But so far I love it. It's made camping so much more easier, and we do have the roof racks on top. I do plan on getting a rooftop tent up here and an awning system, but for right now we just have that going on. And then, other thing that you'll notice, we just blacked out the windows. I will say I do like it a lot. The other thing to note about the vehicle, it came with these side step things that are on the side. I mean, they're like fine. I mean, I don't hate them. They're fine. And it also did have a trailer brake already installed with the towing package. So definitely, I know in the future, if we do want to tow some stuff, we definitely can. Which that makes me excited, because I definitely would love to have a motorcycle hitch on the back of here. The ones that you just kind of pull the bike on and it just kind of rests right there. I think that's what I would love to do for off-roading, and just have an off-roading bike that we just take with us whenever we go on longer trips and stuff like that. I think that would be the move. And then just to give you guys a quick look at the interior. This interior I absolutely love. It has the heated seats, heated steering wheel. I did just install this phone mount system. I have my dash cam going. I did have to replace the fuse for that plug up on top, just because that one was blown out when I bought the vehicle. And yeah, I mean, the interior is pretty much, stock for right now. There's not much I really needed. I'm happy I do have this extra phone mount. I love this glove box. This is one thing I absolutely love of how massive this thing is. I literally been storing my camera, my laptop, my headphones, everything down there. I've been working out of this vehicle for the past couple of days, and it's been great. I've been loving this thing. And the other thing that I really love about this vehicle is the rear seats. These rear seats are absolutely massive. So I've been having, actually, yeah, last night I slept on the floor back here. I made a full cot for myself and I was able to sleep perfectly, super comfortable, and that's been great. So I do know in a pinch you can sleep back here, and also, you know, for long road trips, whenever we're going to be just switching back and forth between drivers, another person could lay back here fully and have a real good sleep. That's what we were doing when we had the Jeep and we had the dogs in the back. Whenever we were driving, if one person wanted to sleep while we were driving, we just had the other person like lay in the back seat, but we still had stuff there. So we had to move everything from the back seat to the front seat. And it was just kind of like a cluster, but like with this, there was so much room. I'm like so happy. So yeah, that's been great. So yeah, we do have the back seats. We do also have the Ram, like these storage bins that are underneath here. If you move this out the way, there's like these compartments that are underneath there. Those are cool. I do not have the Ram box, which I think that would have been cool, but that wasn't like the biggest feature when I was looking for one. But yeah, so if you guys know, I was looking at other vehicles before I chose to get the Ram Rebel. I think the last time I talked to you guys, I really was talking about looking at a Gladiator and looking at a older Raptors. I think the Rebel was the right choice. And so far I'm like really happy with my decision. And yes, this thing has the 5.7 Hemi in it. No, it's not like insane, but this thing feels so much more powerful than the Jeep. It's like ridiculous. This thing I honestly love, just like flooring it a little bit. That same engine inside my Challenger, and yeah, I don't know, it's a good fine engine. I mean, but this thing definitely gets up and goes. But yeah, I want to give you guys my reveal video of the Ram Rebel. Really excited for this thing. So many more modifications that are coming for this thing, man. And yeah, I'm actually in the process of filming our first overlanding video. That video will come out next. And yeah, man, there's so much more stuff that's coming for this thing. Stay tuned for that. If you want to see the video when I traded this thing in, check this video out right here. Subscribe for more. See you in the next one. See ya.